Although I've always been incredibly curious and questioning about the world and our relationship within it, likely from my days of studying philosophy, my love of research really comes from my clinical practices as a perinatal nurse, my orientation as a feminist, and my desire to understand how the practices of nurses and other primary care providers in acute care settings affect the birth experiences of women, where issues of gender, power, and heteronormativity are systemically at play. As a researcher, I work specifically as a phenomenologist, often using feminist and queer underpinnings to guide my work. My most recent research study examines the birth experiences of queer women and perinatal providers across rural Nova Scotia, with funding from the Nova Scotia Health Research Foundation and the Canadian Institutes of Health Research Institute of Gender and Health. The relevance of my research is not only to produce research findings to educate perinatal providers and identify barriers to their clinical practices with queer women during birth, but potentially to further contribute to institutional and provincial policy development related to healthcare delivery services with marginalized communities, specifically queer women, their partners, and families.